If you are working on a large 3D project, playing with many assets in your scene, and maybe using volumetrics and high definition textures, and you want to render a 1-minute animation at 30 FPS, but one frame is taking about 5 minutes to render out in your machine, which means it's gonna take you almost a week of non-stop rendering to get your full animation rendered. This is a common problem that artists usually face when making digital art. Not only does it take you a lot of precious time that can be used making creative decisions instead, but it also delays getting the final result, which is a big problem. Hopefully a solution exists, and it is nothing other than render farms, of course. That's why they are very popular nowadays. For those who don't know what a render farm is, it is a large system of highly performant computers called nodes. They share the render load between them to minimize the rendering time. There are a lot of render farms out there. Each one of them has a set of features and tools in addition to other capabilities with unique user experiences. But in this video, we're gonna talk about one of the most famous ones, which is Fox Render Farm, who were kind enough to sponsor this video. Fox Render Farm is a software as a service cloud rendering service that provides both CPU and GPU on-demand rendering, with customers from over 50 countries and regions. It supports all the main 3D software and plugins, as well as render engines. You can easily render out your project whether you are making projects for Max, Blender, Maya, Cinema 4D, and whether you are using Arnold, V-Ray, Redshift, or any render engine you want. In the description of this video, you can find a $25 coupon link to try Fox Render Farm right now. I think the reason why some people may not often use a render farm for their big projects is that they are afraid that it will fail, or maybe they don't know how to use it really. That's why I'm gonna talk about my experience using Fox Render Farm and show you how you can start rendering your projects easily using it. First of all, you can try Fox Render Farm for free because the website is offering a $25 ready to use when you first register with your new account, which means you can try it right now for free without spending anything. Now, there are actually two ways of submitting your projects to the render farm. You can either use the desktop client, which I really recommend because it's very simple and user-friendly. It allows you to add your project files by dragging and dropping, following the state of the render details, getting notified about each step of the process, and downloading the output files without the need to open your navigator. Its interface contains 4 tabs representing each step of the process. The only downside is that the client doesn't support the blend files. So if you are a Blender user, stick with me to the second method and I will show you how to do it in detail. So, the second way is to use their website console, where the rendering process has the same simple steps that we're gonna talk about. When you get to the console, which represents your workspace and where everything is gonna happen, you can find a simple user interface showing the 4 steps for rendering your projects, which are assets, new job, analysis, and render. In the first step, you're gonna import your project files into your online directory. For that, you're gonna be asked to install Racing Transmission Tool so that you can upload, download, or sync folders, etc. You can choose to automatically keep the local path or manually create one. So after making sure that you properly set the render settings of your project, import all the necessary files related to it, such as image texture or simulation bake cache if there are any. But don't worry about the possible missing files because any error in your project will be detected in the analysis step, and if there are any, you will be notified before it starts rendering. Next, in the second step, you will submit the job by selecting the first software used, the render files you have imported, and then the software and hardware configurations. You can now submit for analysis, where in this step, as I said before, it will check for any errors and missing files, etc. After the analysis is done, you can either get a warning message letting you know about the problem and how you can fix it and resubmit it again, or ignore it and proceed to render. Or you can get an error message if something is wrong with your files and which cannot be ignored. And if everything is okay, you can submit your project for rendering. Before starting the rendering process, you can specify the frames to render, the test frames you want to be rendered in priority before continuing the rendering process for all the remaining frames, and also some render settings such as the number of frames per node. During the rendering process, you will have a detail table in the Job Details tab where you can see the status, the cost, and the time spent, in addition to a bunch of other information for each individual frame. You'll be able to pause, cancel, or render any frame, and even visualize the rendered images. Finally, after all the render is complete, you can download the result in the Upload File tab, and it is as simple as that. For testing purposes, I put together a scene in Blender that includes particles from the Particles Library add-on, volumetrics, procedural textures, and simulations. On my computer with an RTX 3060 Ti, one frame took around 3 minutes to render out at 512 samples, which means it will take around 7 hours and a half to render a 150 frames of animation. Fox Renderfarm provide on their website a cost estimator where I entered the performance of my computer and it gave me how much it would cost in addition to the render time. But you need to keep in mind that these are just estimations, so the actual fees may be higher or lower, and the time also may be shorter or longer. In my case, at 10 nodes, it was double the estimated time. Without asking for more nodes, it was still way faster than my computer. The bigger the scale of your project, the more significant and the more time you're gonna be saving using multiple nodes. Additionally, if you face any problems during the process or you just need more simultaneous nodes to work on your job, you can contact customer service at any time. And from my experience, they are fairly responsive. By giving them your job ID, they will give you more priority, and by that, you're gonna get more nodes to work on your project. If you wanna try Fox Renderfarm for free, you will find the necessary links in the description. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You can also check some of our previous videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.